Hello viewers, welcome to Mythology. During this session, our focus will be mainly on the structure of a human tooth. Human teeth are highly calcified structures. They are found in the oral cavity or the buccal cavity. If we look into the anatomy of a human tooth, we will find certain defined parts. If you look into a mirror and try to see the structure of your teeth, you can just see a part of the teeth and not the whole. The part which you can see externally is actually the crown of the teeth. This crown of the teeth is provided with 5 different surfaces. A surface that faces towards your lips or your cheeks. This is called the facial surface or the buccal surface. It is called the facial surface when it is the surface for the incisors and the canines. But the surface is called the buccal surface when it is for the premolars and molars, because they are more towards the cheeks rather than towards the lips. Next, there is a palatal surface which is present in the teeth, which is present on the upper jaw close to the maxilla. And then we have a lingual surface for those teeth that are present on the lower jaw, and this is close to the mandible. For 2 teeth which are side by side, there is a surface which is pointing towards the midline of the face. That is called the mesial surface of the teeth. Another surface which is facing away from the midline of the face, this is called the distal surface of the teeth. And on the top of each teeth, we have a occlusal surface. This is the surface for mastication or biting or chewing. This occlusal surface may have certain cusps present on it, and the number of cusps give an idea to differentiate the teeth for differential functions. Following the crown, there is a very short part of the teeth which is called the neck of the teeth. This neck of the teeth is not covered by either the enamel or the jawbone. This is just with a flap of the gum, or what we call as the gingiva. Lower to the neck, we have a embedded part of the teeth called the root. This root of the teeth is deeply embedded into the jawbone, and to keep that embedded socketing very tight and firm, there are structures beyond the jawbone, and it is a periodontal membrane or the periodontal ligament, and also a lining of cementum or cement. All these 3 give the root of the tooth a very firm grip in humans. This is why we have already heard of the name called thickodont teeth, which I have posted you in the previous videos. Now, this root of the teeth may be drawn into 1, 2 or 3 fangs. When it has only 1 fang or 1 apical foramen which is embedding into the internal part of the jawbone, we don't give it a specialized name. But when they are differentiated into 3 apical foramen or 3 different fangs, we name them as the lingual, mesiobuccal and the distobuccal fangs. These 3 fangs are well visible in the molars, where we mostly have just a single fang in the incisors, and the canines, or we have 2 fangs in the premolars and few molars. If we look through the vertical section of a teeth, what structures will we find there? Through the vertical section of a teeth, the outermost part is called enamel. This enamel is highly calcified structure with a crystalline structure having both fluorides as well as calcium phosphate in its composition. This is secreted by a group of cells called amyloblasts. And the substance that makes a compound which is called the hydroxyapatite. The formation of this enamel is ectodermal in origin, and the enamel is outrightly a non-living part of the teeth. This part is very much tough and hard, much harder than that of a bone. That is why you can crush hard objects also inside your mouth. Following the enamel, we have a structure which makes the bulk of the teeth in its anatomy, and this is called the dentine. This dentine is secreted by the odontoblast cells, and this is a living part of the teeth. This dentine comprises of microscopic tubular structures, and these microscopic tubular structures, they adhere to each other so closely that they make a part which is harder than a bone, but indeed not as hard as the enamel. Both the enamel and the dentine make the teeth hard structures with the capacity to grind, masticate hard objects, like bones of mutton, chicken, and everything. The innermost part of the teeth is occupied by pulp. The cavity is called pulp cavity, and all those that are present inside are nothing else but a large number of blood capillaries, few lymph vessels, lot of other connective tissue, and indeed huge number of neuron connections are also present there. This pulp is the area which makes the teeth sensitive towards different kinds of sensations. The teeth is a part of the human body which has multifunctional aspects. It helps in the basic process of mastication, that is a step in the mechanical digestion. This also helps us in pronouncing different words, that is in speech, and the teeth also helps in giving a shape to our face. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you once again.